What's poppin', y'all? We live. What's poppin', y'all? Watching the fights, having a drink. Got subscriber mode on 20 minutes. Oh yeah, you asked me that yesterday, 298, and I forgot to answer it. By the time I remembered, we was off. I like it. I like it. Adesanya. I like it. Israel. I don't really have a dog one way or the other. Like sometimes you catch me in a fight where I'm like, I want so and so to win. Today, yeah, I'd rather Israel win that belt back. I've enjoyed his career. I we'll see. They don't like each other. Let's get it. What's poppin', Zorada? Salutes. Y'all let me know if the audio's out of pocket. So all kind of shit happened. There's air conditioners on. I got something in my ear. I got the chat pulled up over here on the laptop. I'm hoping that I always ask for a 5-round war with an extremely satisfying finish. You know what I mean? Can't have that all the time. But I'm with that too. Definitely should be a war. It depends what stylebender shows up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a job, man. You got your bad days, and he's had his bad days. They have happened. Shout out PR Black on the check-in. Salutes to you, sir. Y'all let me know if if I sound far away, if it's good or whatever. If I have to switch to Bluetooth, I will. I did a members only live a little while ago. I don't know if the noto went out though. So I just cut that off and said, let's get it. What's everybody on tonight? Let me know in the chat. I'm watching Tai Tuivasa versus Rosenstruik. Anybody can go to sleep at any moment in this fight. Oh shit. Shout out April Campbell. Shy, before I forget, I love your wall. The backdrop is great. Salutes. I appreciate you. Thank you. Boom. So that's at the gym. Chilling. Salutes. These two are throwing heat at each other. They're in the second round. Oh! Nice combo from Tai Tuivasa. I like Tai Tuivasa. A lot of heart. Tough ass dude. Both of them are. Nice knee from Rosenstruik. Audio's good. Salutes 298. Hell yeah, that would be a perfect war. 24-45, then a last second KO. Beautiful. I'm with it. Saludos from Missouri. Salutes to you, Aurora. Oh, he's piecing up Tai in the corner. All right, they separated. They throwing heat at each other. They standing right in front of each other, putting jabs down, then throwing heat in bunches. Tai gonna get Tai Tuivasa's gonna. Oh, big left hand that missed, and he caught a right hand on the come in. Caught it with his chin. These boys is taking big shots. I don't know how many losses Tai got in the road, but he's never in a boring fight. Neither is Rosenstruik. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Subscribe if you have yet to subscribe. Today we just hanging out. No, no topic. I'm watching fights. I'm having a beer. I'm hanging out with y'all. Shout out Big Chooch. Let's go Izzy. Salutes. Oh. Tai did something that I don't know what happened, but he went flat-footed. Oh, he's getting cracked. Too much time left, 1.5 minutes. He threw a left hand back just to get him off him. Woo! Ate a jab. Tai's eating jabs. Oh, but he gave him a big left hand. Oh, these dudes are throwing everything at each other. Shout out Oso on the check-in. 298 said, I like Tai, but he done took too many punches in his chin. Well, his chin looking great right now. You know what I'm saying? Regular dudes, regular heavyweights would have probably gone down already. You know, dudes lower in the division, these guys are vets. They've been taking shots on the chin. But yeah, I don't know how many fights Tai's lost, but he got to be careful because they will cut his ass. Oh, so you done found yourself some internet? Oh, uppercut, left uppercut, lead left uppercut from Rosenstruik to Tai Tuivasa. Heavy leg kick. Rosenstruik to Tai Tuivasa. Hit him with a 1-2. Tai's just taking this shit on the chin. 48 seconds left as far as I got over here, but I got my internet put in everywhere, so I might have a delay. We'll see. So that I said the members only wasn't working. It said it was private, black screen. See? YouTube does it again. Big Chooch said, yo, that video when the dude smacked the old white dude's phone out his hand and you said deaded him. Smacked my phone, kissed the left hook, hysterical. Salutes. That video got like 1.5 million views. It was a short, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. I'm not sure exactly. But if that's the same one, and then they age restricted that shit. As soon as it hit 1.5 million views, YouTube be out to get me. So I said, put it on Discord. My brothers send that back and forth to each other all the time. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was that you was talking about. But I think that's the one, yeah, where the old man got out the truck, dude smacked the phone out of his hand, and the old man deaded him. Shout out Big Chew. Salutes. I'm glad y'all could enjoy that. Yeah, YouTube refused to pay me for that one. If this it's the one I'm thinking of. He said exactly. Salutes. Tai, you gotta get it together, Tai. You eating everything.
Right here early in the round, Tai Tuivasa will start to find a little success, setting traps along the octagon side.
Yeah, he ate a lot of shots in that round. I don't know. I don't remember what the first round looked like because I was paying attention to the computers, but it's looking like he's going to have to go for a knockout in order to get anywhere in this fight. Ari asking questions. It didn't even, it didn't. Because what happens with that is when I go on the phone, I use an app called Prism, right? And it doesn't have an option for me to go members only. So what I have to do is I have to make the video private, then go to the laptop. These boys throwing shit at each other. Go to the laptop and then make it members only. And it's like, I guess it didn't translate. It worked last time. It didn't translate this time for some reason. Technicalities. It is what it is.
Oh, nice jab. Ty's gonna have to take some chances now if he wants to get the biggie.
Shout out Ari. He in the Discord asking me census questions about the different demographics in Chicago. Google that shit, bro. Peter, man, stop being stubborn, Peter. Get into this MMA shit, boy. Shit's more exciting than boxing. And I've been a boxing guy since I was a kid, but shit's more exciting. Just gotta know what's happening. Big Chew said, dude, your commentary on crazy videos is great. Keep it up. Salutes. I don't do it much. But yeah, I'll probably implement them into the fray. I need shorts. I appreciate it though. Oh, you're a ball sport guy. That explains it. That explains it. I'm the opposite. If you call me and tell me, the Steelers are playing whoever, I'm gonna be like, are they fighting? Let me know when they start fighting.
Hey, one thing about Tai Tuivasa, he will not quit on himself. He'll continue to fight and try to press. Right now, his game plan is so strict that it's hard for Tai to find to even start to get off one of those shots at the end fight.
I don't know how somebody ain't go to sleep in this fight yet. Ty's definitely losing it though. He's losing the fight on points. That's for sure. I hit some nice parlays on football last year. Shots to lose. Gotta give us you gotta give us some tips. I don't know what the hell I'd be talking about. Fighting, different story. Woo! Just ducked out the way, hit him on the chin with a jab. Ty's just getting lit up. Shout out Peter Hasaj for the $4.99 super chat. Love my boy Shai. Salutes to you, sir. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. You should be watching these two dudes beat the shit out of each other right now. They beating the shit out of each other. It's like a scene in Menace to Society when Chauncey was like, yo, if that's you on that TV, you getting your ass whooped. Because dude's getting his ass whooped. But he's taking that shit. Salutes. Appreciate you, Peter. He said, I'm watching 6 TV screens, watching my employees work. You know what I do? Yeah, I already told you what I do to the bosses when they videotape me. I throw the finger at the camera. Fuck you. You want to watch me? Watch me do this. Fuck you. Woo. Man, they both going for the kill, but there's 15 seconds left, man. Oh, they stood in the middle. They said stand in the middle. They stood in the middle. Nah, they didn't commit to it. They didn't commit to it. They didn't commit to it. They both backed up at least once. Nah, Max Holloway ain't backing up. That ain't happening. Peter said, I watched that register like a hawk. You have to. You have to. Gotta keep your eye on your money. That's a fact. That's a fact. Gotta watch that register, boy. Well, I told Manalia in the Discord that don't blink, this fight might end quick. Shit went 3 rounds. But it was exciting 3 rounds. They was punching each other in their shit. That's a fact. What's a great name for a movie? Watch the Register. Look, they hugging each other now after they just punched each other in the face for, what, 15 minutes? What's poppin', y'all? What y'all on? I know Zoraida's at the gym. Big Chew said, drinking beer out of tomato juice jar. Nice. Salutes. It's my jar, bro. Jar go with me. It's the pregame jar. I don't know why the chat didn't. Oh, here we go. What's this? Show chat view. All right, cool. I could turn this top one off. Let's see. Bell. All right. No, I don't want that. I want this whole fight was just an ass whooping. This whole fight was just an ass whooping. I was with you, Shy. I thought this shit could be over quick, but damn, I'm glad it wasn't. No, they was whooping each other ass. It wasn't like, usually we'll say, hey man, this can end quickly, and then we're disappointed when it don't. It wasn't because it was a shit show of a fight. It was because both of these guys got hard chins. A lot of heart. A lot of heart. But see, I can't move this chat. Can I move this chat? I don't think I can move it. What's this? I'm just pressing shit. I'll close this shit. That ain't it. At least I could scroll it though. But I wish they let me put it to the top. Who's that? Sol Paleli? Where you been, bro? Who's next? The Dan Hooker fight? Let me see. Let me see. Yep, Dan Hooker versus Gamrot. Erceg versus Kai Kara France. And then the main event. Salutes. What's up? Y'all think Devin Haney missed that punch on purpose? To not to be the one sued? So his boys jumped on him? I thought it was hilarious though. Bro, you was lit? How you missed that punch? How you the only one that missed? Everybody jumped, buddy. Just thought that shit was funny with the big ass pants on. Tunane said that shit was funny, but he was still on his feet at the end. Man, bro, he got hit with a lot of shit. He got hit with a lot of shit. Let's hope we get some knockouts, man. Let's get to this main event. Grasso versus Shevchenko. Damn. Did y'all hear what Dana White's doing at the Sphere? He got a... I can't even imagine a picture what the hell he's talking about. But I know he's honoring Mexican fighters. I just hope he has a Mexican fighter on that card. Let's see if he does or he doesn't. Because that would be ridiculous. UFC 308. He's doing it at the Sphere in Vegas. Shout out Rylo on the check-in. It's Max Holloway, Ilya Tapora, Robert Whitaker, and Hamzat, Cyril Gane, and Alexander Volkov, Magomed Ankalev, and Rakic, Laurent Murphy and Dan Ige, Jeff Neal and Rafael Dos Anjos. Damn, Dos Anjos 32-16-0. This is the purgatory fucking prelims. Wait a minute, so is there a Mexican fighter on here? Let's see. I don't understand his decision. Is it because of the date? There is not a Mexican fighter on the whole card. What the fuck are you doing, Dana White? And I get it. Timing is everything. But if you've been planning this shit for a long time. So Saturday, October 26th. If he's honoring Mexican fighters, he must be talking about boxing. I mean, a Mexican fighter is a Mexican fighter because I don't put, I put Brandon Moreno, in the conversation with the greats, with the great Mexican fighters that have come on, guys with a lot of heart, you know what I'm saying, that at some point or another, that have the technique, at some point or another throw shit out the, throw the plan out the window. But, what I'm talking about is, so he's doing the Sphere in Vegas. I don't know if everybody knows what that is, but for those that don't know, the Sphere is like an LED building, right? And it's a dome, it's a circle. So it's just imaged. Every wall is images, and on the outside is images. He plans on doing a one fight there. Yeah, he needs a fighter on the card for sure. He plans on doing one fight there. He said what they do that day will never be redone. He says no other company's gonna try and do it, right? That's how crazy it is, that no other company's gonna try to do it, and that they're never gonna do it again. It's also it sets a precedent because Dana White, when they were private owners, him and the Fertitta brothers of the UFC, they were never into doing collaborations or co-promotions. Never. Mind you, it's been bought. I think it's gone public. Yeah, it's part of TKO with the WWE. He's still running shit. He still has an owner stake in it. But he spent a lot of money on this Sphere situation. And when they asked him, hey man, how why, so the announcement came out that Riyadh season, which is Sheikh El Turki is investing in that event, co-promoting with the UFC Riyadh season, right? When they asked Dana why, he said because I'm already 16 million into this. He said that's an honest answer. They needed money to pull off what he plans on pulling off that day. Why he made it based? He could have made it based around fighting, period. Why he based it around Mexican fighters, I don't know. But why would you do that without a Mexican fighter on the card that night? I don't get that part. If he would have made that move with the Fertitas, it would have been Mexican fights up and down the card. Like it used to be when they used to go to Brazil, when they started going to Brazil. Crazy. But don't get it fucked up. It's going to be a great night of fights. That title fight is crazy. Max Holloway versus Ilia Topuria. That's nuts. But, and then this week, Miguel Lopez said, Viva Mexico, salutes. And then this week he announced that what they're going to do is, I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know how it's going to correlate with the fights. But he announced that they're going to, from the first fight to the last fight, they're going to cover the beginning of Mexican fighting all the way to the end of it. From the past all the way to the future. Tunane said, yeah, bro, but Dana talk about Dana was talking about the history of Mexican fighters, and truthfully, we haven't done enough in the sport. UFC, this nigga don't even have Moreno, Panther, Lazy Boy, etc. Yeah, nobody's on that card. But I don't think he's just honoring Mexicans in the UFC. No, I think he's honoring Mexican fighters from the beginning. He might go back to the Warriors. Who knows? Rilo said maybe we'll get a surprise fight. That would be a first. But craziest shit has happened. Just checking the Discord real quick. And here's the thing, that's his plan for Mexico. His plan is to develop a lot of Mexican fighters. And I think Brandon Moreno is a great ambassador. I think Cain Velasquez would have been. The irony though, huh? I look at Cain's career like irony, like the irony of the fact that Fabricio Verdum is a Brazilian fighter that speaks fluent Spanish and is even on the Spanish announce team for the UFC. That's at one point. And he was going to fight Cain Velasquez, who's an American-born, California guy, but his father migrated from Mexico here. And the dude he was fighting, the dude that I was just talking about, the Brazilian dude, he went out to Mexico early and he acclimated to the altitude, right? Verdum, Fabricio Verdum. He went and he acclimated to the altitude. Now, Cain was always known for his cardio. He was Cardio Cain, the storm that never passes. And he was confident in that. Plagued by injuries, of course, in his career. But Fabricio had gone to Mexico early. A couple months early, maybe. And he made friends with the fans, and him being able to speak Spanish, that shit helped him. He gained favor amongst them people, man. To the point where he didn't just get booed in the arena to the American-Mexican fighter, he got cheered. And this guy, Cardio Cain, that we've always seen be the Cardio King, he didn't go to Mexico early. He didn't acclimate to the altitude. And Mexico was his kryptonite. Unfortunately, the guy who was supposed to be the face of Mexican mixed martial arts did not go early enough, did not acclimate enough, and Mexico was his kryptonite. And Fabricio Verdum put a beating on him in Mexico. It was always a crazy irony to me, because I felt like Cain deserved it. Not deserved what he got. He deserved to be in the position that he was in and fight in Mexico and be the face of Mexican fighting. I mean, Mexican people in America didn't appreciate him enough. Y'all had a Mexican heavyweight champion. When have y'all ever had a Mexican heavyweight champion in any combat sport? in a long time if it's ever happened. So I feel like Cain didn't get enough love. But it's also ironic how Mexico altitude was his kryptonite. His confidence was his kryptonite. Salutes, I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. Let's see, I'm trying to put hundreds up in the chat for y'all. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? He's an amazing fighter. Cain is the man. Absolutely. And again, Cain just pleaded no contest. For those that don't know, Cain hunted down the person that abused someone in his family, and he tried to take him out. And then Cain got locked up. They didn't give him no bail. He was in there for a long time. He got bailed and he went home. Now he pleaded no contest. Now he'll come back for sentencing, and hopefully they don't give him 20 years. He don't deserve 20 years. 298 said, I don't know, Sha. I think it's mad disrespectful to the sport of boxing to put on a fight on a day that historically has been a boxing date for decades, like he really want to overshadow boxing. Dana? Why wouldn't he, though? Disrespectful or not, let's take disrespect out of business. It's a shrewd business. You know? Maybe that's where the... maybe Riyadh season would have done it, huh? If the UFC didn't go to them, maybe they would have put on a big event in October. No? And been exactly what you said, you know, the foil. You know, is there another fight on that? Is there boxing already scheduled on that day? Who got a fight on that day? Whoever it is, they're gonna get drowned on that day. My only gripe with it is forget boxing, forget the you know, the disrespect. I don't really care about that, because I don't think it's racially motivated. That's business motivated. Them stepping on each other's dates. This Dan Hooker fight with Gamrot is looking crazy. They've been up, down. Oh, Canelo don't got to fight that day. Is it that day? I thought he was fighting in September. The Sphere fight isn't on. Hold on, man. Let me make sure. Oh, okay. I'm wrong. Hold on. Hold that thought. Shout out D-Boy MCW. It's not disrespectful. We've been having fights for Mexican Independence Day for years. It's just a big event. And I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I put in 308. What is it? Isn't it 308? Hold on. The whole... fake news. I just said it. Said it out loud. Said what I wanted to say. Fake news. Hold on. I did it wrong. I was talking about October 26th. Hold on. Hold the phone. UFC the Sphere. I knew something didn't feel right about that shit. Hold on. I'm missing the good shit. Dan Hooker just sat him down. Gamrot's wobbly. Oh, left, right. Oh, he got him back. He's wobbly, but he's still dangerous. Knees. They fighting in a phone booth. All right, hold on. We're going to fix this whole situation. UFC and Canelo saying, no, we're going to fix this situation. See, it was quiet in the chat. Y'all let me to my own devices, and what? I got the information wrong, see? But I'm able to admit that shit. Salutes. Hold on, I'm watching these dudes grapple now. They was just beating each other's ass. 16 seconds left. They're back standing. They gave up a lot. I missed that round, fucking around with this fight. UFC Sphere card. Let's see. 306. My apologies, y'all. Right? Had a couple beers. All right. Now let's see if there's any Mexicans on this fight card. Because he's already announced that it's going to be the history of Mexican fighting. All right? The main event is Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili. All right? Fun fight. Okay, we got a Mexican fighter, a Mexican champion. I take it all back. We got Alexa Grasso versus Valentina that night. I'll take it. Brian Ortega, I believe he's Mexican-American. Versus Diego Lopez, okay. That's good. All right, we got Raul Rosa Jr. I'm taking it all back, bro. I was wrong. I could be wrong sometimes. Shit happens. All right, now I have to go back and read 298's, 298's comment again. Because now I have a different landscape of what's happening. All right, we got Irene Aldana on the card, another Mexican fighter. We got a lot of good Mexican fighters on here, man. Manuel Torres, Edgar Chairez. All right, it is okay. They did it. They did it like I said they used to do the Brazil cards. This card is heavy Mexican fighters. There's how many fights? Hold on. Two. They have a co-main, but they don't have a main event. He said Chibi. 298 said, nah, we got 2 fucking dates, Shy. May 5th and September 15th. Then they gotta chill. I mean, didn't Floyd take that shit first? Huh? You can't blame Dana. You gotta blame Bob Arum. You gotta blame what's the old man that don't come out from Premier Boxing? He don't even, nobody sees him. Used to be a concert promoter. I can't think of his name right now. You gotta blame him. You gotta blame, all these promoters, man. You gotta blame them for that shit. And let me tell you something. Here's what's not fair. See, you looking at it as ethnicity. I'm looking at it as his business. Boxing was trying to crush the UFC back in the day, and stepping all over their dates. That's pretending like they weren't even there, But I get it. You got 2 dates. You got 2 dates. Let me see. To that they say, I don't know, so I think it's mad disrespectful to the sport of boxing to put on a fight on a day that historically been a boxing day for decades. Like he really want to overshadow boxing. Yeah, he does though. At the end of the day, that's his business, is overshadowing boxing. Shout out JFL, Al Heyman, yeah. The ghost. He's a ghost. He's a ghost. He's a ghost. Shout out JFL on the check-in. Appreciate you, sir. Shout out D-Boy. Velez. Eric Alvarado, 86. Canelo versus Benavidez is happening next year. But, I mean, no, we got to, we talking about fights when there's fights, lined up. I will say this. I didn't think that Berlanga was going to get that fight. I think I said that on the live when we watched him campaigning for it one time. I was like, yeah, it's a good campaign, but I don't think he'll get it. He got it. I'm missing a bonkers-ass fight right now. All right, but I'm wrong. So I'm going to include the American-born Mexicans. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, man. And it's a short card. It's 10 fights. It's 10 fights. You got 9 Mexican fighters. Stop. So yeah, it might be disrespectful to boxing, but as a business, because they definitely giving love to Mexican fighters on this card. Yep, it's pretty dope. That's way better. I had it all fucked up. I'm looking at that UFC 308. I thought that was it. Nah, that wasn't it. That was it. And that's how they used to stack them Brazil cards. Brazil against the world. So yeah, it's a big fuck you to boxing. But it's a I love you to Mexican fighters, that's for sure. Yep, Saturday, September 14th in Vegas. And then, okay, Canelo versus Berlanga is the 14th. Okay. It's going to be a good night of fights that night. Woo, I got to have 2 TVs popping. See, I truly love the sport of boxing. I ain't effing with it. Yeah, I love boxing too. I'm just not mutually exclusive, and I understand it's a business. It wasn't always like that. There was a time where the UFC still kind of did what they wanted to do, but they stood out of the way when they knew they had to. Now it's everybody else's turn. And these promoters got to do better, dog. You got to expect better from your own sport. Salutes. September 21st, Boxing Night is stacked. Also, you got Munguia fighting and 2 Mexican prospects in the undercard. Richard Torres and some other flyweight kid, I forgot his name. It's all business, man. Ain't no one owe nothing to anyone. I agree. Velez, like, Dana and the Fertitas fought hard to be able to tell boxing to sit their ass down on the weekend, because we're going to put on some big money fights. They're fighting for an audience. You know? They're fighting for an audience. And here's another thing. The people like you 298 that are loyal to boxing, they should be watching boxing that night. Because if they're not, they're bogus. You know what I mean? There's a UFC fight almost every weekend. These big boxing fights, they happen every so often. UFC every weekend, every other weekend, maybe in a specific month or 2. You know what I mean? But I'm missing a fucking barn burner. But there's so many UFC fights that boxing fans can watch that on those 2 days they should be watching boxing. They should be watching boxing. And the UFC people, because that used to be the thought, our people don't intermingle. It's hard for me to get people to intermingle between MMA and boxing here. So I can just imagine. Salutes. JFL said Caleb Plant is also on the other undercard. Berlanga tried to treat him. Caleb wasn't going. Everybody tries to treat that dude. But I don't know. From what I seen, he be getting down. Backstage. These dudes are scrambling. There was a guillotine. Now he's on a leg. Now the position changed. I'm interested to see the UFC fight night on September 14th. They said they're going to tell that's how we got to this conversation. I was talking about how Dana got there, how he ended up getting the money, and then now he's revealed that he's going to go. And I was looking at the wrong card, and I was saying, but there's no Mexican fighters on this card. I was looking at the wrong card. Now I see it's stacked. Mexican fighters from top to bottom, and supposedly they're going to cover the history of Mexican combat. Yep. I hope they don't fuck it up live, because it's a live show. Dana said ain't nobody going to be able to do this again. To me, though, he's a promoter. He's supposed to do that. He's Barnum and Bailey. P.T. Barnum. These dudes been cracking each other and scrambling. Woo! Standing in front of each other. I don't know what y'all talking about. You talking about going to Vegas, JFL? You wild? Let's see. I'm all in y'all shit now. We got 2.5 left. They just trading. These guys are just punching each other in the face. Oh, went for the takedown. Got a single leg. Oh, took a big ass elbow to the temple. Scramble, scramble. Hooker on top. They backstanding. I've been watching UFC since the Ultimate Fighter 1. I'm a fan of the sport, bro, but I like you said, there's a UFC card every weekend. Let us have our 2 dates. Yeah, I get you. Let us have our 2 dates. You know what I think is too? I'll tell you what else I think. I think it's a vendetta. I think Dana's tried to get into the boxing space, and I believe they've all blocked him because they know what he's capable of. And I think it's his position to crush everything they do, every chance they get. So. It's been a bad year for Mexican boxers. Besides Canelo, when you look at it, Munguia lost, Pitbull lost, Vaquero lost, Ryan Garcia popped a suspension. If Canelo loses to Berlanga, and here's the thing, it's not a foregone conclusion that Canelo's going to win that fight. Yeah, we all know that kid ain't ready and this and that, but Shorty hits hard. And all it takes is a puncher's chance. So Canelo got to go out there and stay focused and work his magic. Whatever he got left of it. You know what I mean? I got a story. These guys are destroying each other's face. This fight's over. They grappling. Boy, throw a spinning heel kick. Oh! Left hook at the last second lands nice, but that's it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Them boys went the distance. They went the distance. They went the distance. Check. There it is. I don't even know who won that fight. All I saw was chaos every time I looked up. It's a hard job, boy. Yeah, Kai Kara France he's tough, man. He's tough. That's a hard-ass job. I expect something crazy gonna happen. Canelo versus Berlanga. When the underdog is counted out by everyone, usually something happens. Maybe Canelo touches the canvas for the first time. Still think he wins. It's quite possible he's at the age at the time, is here for him to sit on his ass a time or two, legitimately, then, hey, can't beat Father Time. Quite possible. Quite possible, turn into a whole schmaz. Everybody start, one of them old Tyson moments or one of them old Riddick Bowe Holyfield moments where the ring gets rushed and, you know, all that shit. Who knows? Anything can happen. Young, the one on the come up body slammed the other one because he felt like he was losing the fight. Anything can happen. We're gonna see. What fight are they on? I don't know. I don't think they're at the co-main yet. Let's see. So I was totally wrong. I was putting smut on the UFC's name, and I had picked the wrong card. All right. So it's 306 is Riyadh season, Noche UFC, and it's nothing but Mexican fighters. So salutes to the UFC for that. I thought y'all was gonna do some dirty shit. I have not one Mexican fighter on the card. I'm hoping Israel Adesanya wins. Let's see. It's three fights left for the night, Eric. Next up is, I'm sorry, it's 2 fights left. Kai Kara France versus Erceg, and Israel Adesanya versus Dricus. Yeah, it's quite possible. He could have reached his peak and be falling back. We'll see it here. Like I said earlier, you know, a lot of fighters, it's like any other job. You show up, you have a bad day. He's had his bad days. So it depends which Israel goes in there. The one that's ready to die or the one that's already dead inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll see which one we get. Shout out Think Like a Kingpin on the check-in. So like I said, it's Mexican Independence Weekend. They have to stack it with Mexicans. Yeah, I know, but I don't know why I thought. I don't know if I heard somebody say it or it came up in conversation. I don't know why I thought, like, yo, I heard they're doing the Sphere. I heard they're going to honor Mexican fighters, but I heard there's no Mexican fighters on the card. And then my dumb ass go, and I just pick a number I thought it was. I said 308. I go to 308. It's not one Mexican fighter on the card. But then I figured out it's in September. I go get it, and there's 11 fights and 10 Mexican fighters, I believe. So, and they're going to be supposedly going through the history of Mexican combat from beginning to end. We'll see. Or from beginning to the future. They're going to AI some shit. I don't know what they're going to do. Cannonier versus Borralo. Both fights in Vegas also. Canelo at the T-Mobile Arena, UFC at the Sphere. Vegas going to be popping. Right? Popping. Go ahead. Let me hit some good luck. Let me sell a script tomorrow. I'm gonna be at both fights. Just run over from one to the other. No, they went crazy though. That card is deep. UFC 30, what was it? 6? Yeah, which is the next one. Side note, you and Jay may be correct about Mile being not tricked. I may have to literally eat my words, which I will do. Go and get that list. I want you to take that list and just preemptively crumple it, ball it all up. We'll talk about it when it's all said and done. Salutes. Take that list, crumple that shit all up. Alexa Grasso, Brian Ortega, Raul Rosa Jr., Irene Aldana, Manuel Torres, Edgar Chairez, Ronald Rodriguez, Yasmin Yarregui, Daniel Zellhuber. And their competition is an Argentinian, a Brazilian, a Jamaican, a Peruvian, a Chilean, a Brazilian, Chinese man, a Brazilian, a Kyrgyzstani, and a Russian. Bro, the main event is Sean O'Malley. Come on, G. He ain't even fight a Mexican. Okay, well, what did I say? I said you guys got everything but the main event. God damn, 298. You real, Mad. That's a great lineup, man. Alexa Grasso versus Shevchenko alone is crazy. I get it, but damn, y'all didn't have a main event, man. Who's your main event fighter? It would have been the women without the Sean O'Malley fight. Bro, the main event is Sean O'Malley. That shit's funny. Yeah, he did. But who? I get somebody play matchmaker. Give me. I can't think off the top right now. Give me a main event. Brandon Moreno versus somebody. That's a good one. He's not on that card. Times sometimes don't line up with surgeries and this, that, the other. And don't just throw a Mexican fight. He got to be a star. Moreno's a star. Gaethje's a Mexican star, Mexican-American star. Yair, okay, that's a good one. But who knows what they, they probably tried, bro. You don't go 10 of 11 and you didn't try, you know what I mean? They should have put Alexa. That's a badass. Who you talking about? Alexa Grasso? Oh, they should have put her as the main event. She the co-main. It's hard to keep up with nowadays. For being at the Sphere, the main event needs to be a title fight. For what it's worth, O'Malley's girlfriend, wife is Mexican, I believe. Is she Mexican or is she Venezuelan? I don't know. They're using Sean to sell that ish. Yeah, but even if Alexa Grasso was the main event, she's a champ. They could have had it with a champ, but they needed something more. That would have been a great main event, Alexa versus Valentina at a regular UFC numbered event. But at the Sphere, I guess they needed something flashy. I'll tell you this much. He said it ain't gonna happen again. I need to do the research to see how many times, when was the switch, how many times did the UFC step on 2 Mexican holidays of boxing? I need a number. Or to see okay, boxing used to step on them. Now they staying out of each other's way. Now the UFC stepping on boxing's dates. I would like to see what that looks like. Two said, we got 2 days, bro. Can we get our 2 days? Shit changes, man. Saturday morning used to be for cartoons. That shit gone. What they call this dude? Astro Boy?
Holding the edge in experience in this matchup is the third-ranked Kai Kara France.
My last fight against Amir Al-Ghazi, I felt like I was more busier, landing the cleaner punches and just variety of attacks. By the end, I felt like I was at least 3 rounds up.
I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit surprised by that decision.
Um,
being away for about
the first time they did that shit was they. See, that's rather recent then, man. They haven't been stepping on boxing for long. Just since they've been able to. Just since boxing kept Dana out. Eric said they're grooming these Mexicans on the card because they want to make this the annual event each year and take the September date for Noche UFC. Yeah, that is possible, but I don't think from what he's saying, I don't think they'll ever do it in the sphere again. I don't know if that'll happen. Real season will have to buy a chunk of the UFC, I think, for that to happen. We'll see. But yeah, it could be Noche UFC. And again, he's developing big in Mexico with training centers.
I think Kai's a perfect opponent because he's an exciting fighter. I'm expecting him to come out pushing forward and trying to bully me basically, and I truly believe that I have the tools to take him out.
I know he'll be hungry to climb the rankings again to get another title shot. I want to go out there and take it from this guy. I just got to go let my work do the talking. I'm in there the spur of the party.
Shout out, y'all. We waiting for this next fight to pop off. They walk into the cage now. Yeah, that's fairly recent, though. They ain't been stepping on them that long. It was Masvidal versus...
All right, so here's the former eternal MMA flyweight champion and nearly the UFC flyweight champion. The Lord went toe-to-toe with Alexandre Pantoja, did Steve Erceg back in May, and did that without what would amount to a championship training camp these days. Still one of the best flyweights in the world, and looking to prove as much here tonight. A big spot at home against Tai Tuivasa.
I mean, you guys know that since Steve Erceg jumped on the screen, I love him because he's so unassuming. Right? You don't expect a guy that
Salutes.
is quiet, seems a bit shy. But the moment that octagon door closes, this dude has all the skills. He got tremendous cardio. He's got amazing boxing, and grappling is one of his strongest skills. When we spoke to
Who's up? Erceg versus Kai Kara France.
I want to do it again to make sure that this is a fifth round. You're worried about me, not the other way. This kid has all the goods now.
Yeah, what stands out most to me when I watch Erceg is his long, rangy, laser-sharp striking and accuracy. He's really good at keeping things very straight. You know, a lot of times when you watch us MMA fighters, we tend to loop our punches on the outside of the arms or come over the top. He throws them straight down the middle, and it's hard to defend his strikes because they go right in between your guard and the uppercuts as well.
He does it every time, too. He never throws it goofy unless he intends to throw a hook like he got back to know.
He's so unassuming. That's why.
What's popping? Sorry, y'all, if I ain't the ball of energy or got mad topics of content and shit to talk about. I'm chilling, enjoying a fight night, and you know, y'all are invited to hang out with me. Salutes to those that have. It's been a decent evening so far. Appreciate you. Think Erceg wins and Adesanya takes back the belt. I hope so. What was the last time Kai Kara France fought? I feel like it's been a while. Or maybe I'm wrong. I've been out the loop, man. I've been too busy doing live streams and editing shit and you know, auditions and this and that and the other thing. But I feel like I haven't seen him fight in a while. He got his ass beat by Moreno. Is that what happened? I feel like that was the last time I seen him. I'm a big fan of Brandon Moreno, man. As a human being, as a fighter, all of the above. Always have been. From the first time I saw dude get in the cage in The Ultimate Fighter. I got beer hugs today. Beer hugs. 9.9. It's Voodoos or beer. Anything that got that 9.7, 9.9. Salutes. Moreno's humble. Absolute. Humble and just a beast. Got a lot of heart. Ain't got no quit in him. He'll take his shot. He'll take that shot, man.
He has studied Erceg. He has seen Erceg for a very long time. He said, I love that he's doing well. It's great for the region. He goes, but tonight is
Man, I'd like to see Frankie Edgar fight these guys. If you know, you know.
For a small guy in a Warriors
Yeah, beer hugs, Velez. Sipping on the beer hugs. 9.9.
France, former bragging rights flyweight champion right here in Perth. And he believes that this matchup
Just chilling today.
get back to a title shot.
It's been a long week. Lots of live streams, lots of editing, lots of trolls, lots of adults and their feelings and online and very volatile. So inbox full with all kind of different shit. Prime Tony Ferguson, Prime Nate Diaz would be sick. Man, if I had a time machine, boy. It's a great fight. It's a great fight. Fuck it, I'll watch them fight as old men too. I think there should be an old man league. Let them do it, man. Let them do it. See, the comments is always popping, boy. That's what BKFC is for. Yeah? Go over there and put them paws on each other. Have y'all remember Nam Fan? Have y'all seen the video of Nam Fan? I'm going to put it in the Discord later, man. It's sad. I feel like some of these fighters are more susceptible to the CTE or at least the side effects of it than others, man. Because it's crazy. Prime Frankie versus Moreno. Oh, my goodness. Definitely a trilogy. With a lot of them backflip, knockdown, flash knockdown, flip overs. Frankie got beat up for 4 minutes in the first round. Came back to go the distance and win the fight. Frankie Edgar was something else. And I remember saying, how did this kid beat BJ? Come on, man. And then he became that. He was that dude. Heart bigger than his body. Didn't cut no weight. No cheating. Everybody he fought was way bigger than him. Cain Velasquez, Alex Pereira. Who wins? Cain. Alex ain't got no wrestling. And Cain got good striking. Alex might got reach. Alex got kickboxing. But Cain's wrestling was grade A. Yeah, I like these conversations. Hypotheticals, what ifs? That's a show in itself. What if? Welcome to the What If podcast. We're talking about what if so-and-so would have fought so-and-so at so-and-so time. Let's put up a poll. Who wants to get on the panel and argue about it? All right. I'll host the show. Here we go. That's my pick, Cain. What are we doing, like fantasy draft? Let's get it. I'm with it. Prime BJ was a monster. Could nobody take that boy down? Maybe it could be those two in the same graduating class. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. It's a video game. We playing the video game. I think in that combination right there, BJ versus Khabib in their primes, I'll give BJ the edge in the hands, slight edge in the hands. But their grappling styles were two different things. BJ's was based on finesse, based on slickness, based on his special dexterity. How he was able to use his legs like that and pull them all the way back and slip them through positions that normally people couldn't get to, right? Versus Khabib's style. Khabib's style is very strength heavy, very power orientated. You know what I mean? Aggressive. Two different grappling styles. So I might have to give the edge to Khabib. You can have all the slick frog leg dexterity you want. That dude's clamped down on that leg like a bear. Yeah, I don't know where you're going, but I could be wrong. I think that's a great, just a thought. And those are just thoughts off the top of my head. That's a great thought, like Khabib versus BJ in his prime. Yep, definitely BJ had that flexibility. It was crazy. I got a gif in the phone of I don't even remember what position they're in. I just know he pulled his leg all the way back, tilted his foot over, and just slipped his shit through. I was like, that's like some Jedi shit he just did right there. Oh, I looked away, missed the knockdown. Oh, he caught him again. He's on Queer Street. He's wobbly. Kai Kara Francis putting it on him. Oh, he's down again. Ref stops the fight. It's over. Kai Kara France in the first round. Eso pasa. Eso pasa. I remember for a few years, bro, they couldn't take him down. Nah, man, he just bounced around on one leg till you got tired. You know? Shout out Jonathan Pantoja and check-in salutes. He just bounced around on one leg for 5 rounds. What the fuck you gonna do? But Khabib and Islam are different from the average wrestlers, or not average, the elite wrestlers that you had. Their difference is their aggression comes with them snap downs. You know, if they're like chain wrestling, you know what I'm saying? Because you think that you're out, and they just grabbed the hold of that ankle. It was the last thing they can grab, and they gave it a yank like he did, like Islam did to Dustin Poirier. You know what I'm saying? That kind of aggressive shit right there. Again, he found himself on the ground against George St. Pierre. He found himself on the ground. Well, he rear naked choked Matt Hughes. Dan Kara France is back. He gets a title match versus Pantoja now, or a rematch versus Moreno. Either one of those fights is good. I'm sure he wants the title fight over that though. No, BJ's hands was absolutely crazy. I think I gave him the edge on Khabib in the hands. Hit that like button and subscribe for great quality content, play-by-play and commentary. Salutes, man. We've been fantasy leaguing over here. BJ had crazy hands, man. The night he put that beat down on Diego Sanchez, that shit was... that was bananas. He was just precision. Boom, boom, boom. Bouncing around one leg, his trainer's telling him, hey man, get dude out of here. He don't even belong in here with you. And BJ just made him suffer for, I think, 4 rounds. And I think he threw one kick in the first round, maybe. He was just piecing him up. And in the 4th round, he kicked him in the forehead and opened him up from here to here. That shit was bananas. Bananas. He was just punishing him. Some fighters will do that. They know they can get you out of there, but they just want to beat your ass. Kane is copped to it. I'm sure John Jones has carried somebody through an ass whooping. It happens. Yeah. I'm drinking burrs. I'm drinking beer hugs. I'm chilling. Smoke them if you got them. Drink them if you got them. If you're sober, here's a hug for you. Salutes. What happens is Adesanya wins. Do we see part 3 versus Pereira, or does he give Strickland the rematch? That Strickland rematch is nice if you learn something from it. Strickland's style ain't gonna change, I don't think. Huh. It's a good question. I don't want to see him fight Pereira again. I feel like it's overblown, and Pereira's in a different weight class now. This going back and forth, like, he's putting on mass that he ain't losing. So I don't know how he's gonna make weight, but there's gonna come a time where he ain't gonna do that shit no more. And he talking about going to heavyweight. I think the Israel Adesanya versus Pereira shit should be over with. I would like to see the if Adesanya wins tonight, I'd like to see the Strickland rematch. I'm with that. Shout out Mendo Gold. Salutes. Just hanging out, watching the fights. Bam. All right, we up to the main event. Just waiting for them to come out. Yeah, I'd like to see that Strickland rematch. In order for the outcome to be different, Izzy would have had to learn something. Because Strickland just gets better at what he does. His style ain't going to change. He's going to walk you down. You're going to throw them 1-2s. Oh, no. Yeah. Chocolate cake. All that shit, man. I took care of myself today. They should bring a Chicago pay-per-view. They should bring a Chicago pay-per-view with Bilal Muhammad. Yeah, it'd be nice. I've been to a UFC. Kind of like it better at the crib, but you know. No way Izzy makes it. I want him to win. I don't like his personality, though. What you don't like about him, Albert? Elaborate.
Trained, born, bred in Africa.
He's trying to say that he's the real true African champion.
Dude Duplessis did throw that African shit out there. He's gonna get taken down. He's gonna get taken down by Dricus Duplessis. That would mean that he's putting hands on Dricus Duplessis. If Duplessis takes him down, it's because he can't handle his hands. Otherwise, Duplessis is gonna swing, fight. He sunned him. I got Adesanya, Ivan. Salutes to you.
He's behaving like a clown in there. That's how a champion behaves. I mean, it's the battle for Africa. We got these dudes out here going crazy.
He was hurt, decided not to take the fight, so that was disappointing.
Peter, you still listening? You out there? You still watching the cash register? What's it looking like in there, man?
Champion in this week, 5 fights, 18 months. It was just too much for me.
One of the biggest upsets in UFC championship.
5 fights in 18 months. He was a very active champion.
Duplessis will be the next guy, especially
I can't complain about him too much.
here tonight. I tell you,
He's young. He talks shit. He's not the average person. He's what some would consider weird, whatever. But
Oh, big right hand for Duplessis.
I don't like John Jones. I liked John Jones. Same reason I didn't like him. Don't like him now, but it kind of, it evolved. He cheered on DDP when he won the belt, but then DDP got out of line when he said he was the first African champion. That was an insult to Adesanya, Usman, and Francis. And he's been baiting that. I put up a video in the Discord today for Mixed Molly Wappery. It's a good channel. And it's a breakdown of how Dreykus did it. Dreykus did it without mentioning race, but he did it. He implemented that shit to get in his head early. And I think it was disrespectful too. But who am I? I'm just a YouTuber.
This man is trying to convince himself that he still wants to be there.
These two contradicting. I got Adesanya, but I feel like Duplessis gonna get a high head kick or early takedown and ground and pound. We shall see. I hope they go 5 rounds. It's a war, and then at the end somebody gets flatlined.
I remind you, is go in there, beat it, make it look easy.
That's the last style bender, folks. Y'all must have forgot.
He's a warrior, but he's not ready for what's about to come. If UFC 305, I'm finishing his Adesanya whichever way I want to.
There's the tap.
He said he gonna finish him however he want to. Adesanya defended the belt, I think. Absolutely. This is
Completely on his own.
This is Duplessis' first defense. Right? He didn't fight Strickland twice. I think this is his first defense. Back in the day in this sport, it was said that you weren't really the champion unless you defended that belt. I don't know how much I buy into that anymore. Same way I don't buy into records in this game. Any man on any given night can get it in this sport. Too many ways to finish a fight. Yes, she did, Jonathan. Salute. He said, can't stand John Jones. I don't like Duplessis even more. He's arrogant, but I root for Adesanya. Adesanya. Who just came out for? I didn't even see. What's up? Israel gonna do a dance or some shit? Do a flip. Hey, Spider-Man. Do a flip. He looks confident. Adesanya. He looks confident. He hasn't fought in a while. What was his last fight? Strickland? I don't remember. Adesanya defended the belt, I think, 12 times for almost 4 years. Come on. Did he do it 12 times? What? It's crazy. That's damn near Anderson Silva numbers. Yeah, DDP barely beat Strickland. That's a fact, Eric. Let's watch a good fight. Salutes Ivan. Let's get it.
I mean, 17 appearances in 6 years. This guy didn't show up until fight 2018. That's so many fights. And imagine, he hasn't been here for over a year.
Hundreds up in the chat for the main
A year
event.
off, and still has that many opportunities. It's one of the greatest middleweights we've ever seen inside the octagon. He has tremendous striking. He's got great counter wrestling. And he is just a star.
Listen, I'm a big Bobby Knuckles fan, all right?
This guy has it, man. Tonight
And
is an opportunity. And now
when him and Bobby Knuckles were in the middle of a war, Adesanya was leaned all the way back and just caught him from here. Ended the fight. You know, Kelvin Gastelum, he thought he was gonna die in there. Like, that's the kind of fight I want to see. Now, some days, can he go in there and not be there here? Yeah. You always gotta. It's the same thing with the Diaz brothers. You gotta see which one you're gonna get that day. There's one that's a world beater, and there's one that beats themselves. But let me see his record. That's 12. That's a lot. That's a good record. Okay. 24-3-0. Alright, let's see. Oh man, let me see the Wikipedia. Alright, here comes Drickus. I can't call him DDP. He ain't saved nobody's life. DDP out there saving old men's lives. Jones might be the GOAT 298, but as a human being, buddy, a lame. It's very hard. He's one of them dudes. It's hard to be a fan of John Jones, man. Like, bruh. And I was a dude that was rooting for him to become champion. Only thing I didn't like about him is that he used to hide his self behind religion. And I knew it was bullshit. Then when it came out what he was really on, it was like, see, I told you. But then it's like, you don't fight enough for me to care anymore. Shout out to Ryan check-in or on the recheck-in. Salutes. Safe travels. I want to see John fight heavyweights. Come on, fight these heavyweights. Go back to 205 now that you got all that bulk, all that strength. Go back to 205, see what happens. 0 cheers for Duplessis. Then he said something about how, I guess, Israel's family had servants or some shit. Izzy finishes DDP by KO or submission. That'd be nice. I'm with that. It's more ahead on time. Yeah, I'm probably behind. So don't spoil it for us. Let me get my in before you tell us what happened.
Who is also another person that's proven to be extremely hard to take down. Is it because of his striking or is it because of his wrestling defense? We don't know, but DDP will show you what it is.
Yeah, Duplessis is so good, man, and it's time that people recognize that. Because he doesn't do things.
This should have been, you got to leave, you got to move out of Africa. I don't care if you were born there, I don't care if you was raised there, I don't care if you lived, you got to move. And you're right, he barely beat Strickland. Barely. Barely. If we got an Adesanya right now that's ready to end it all right there in that cage, then it's gonna be a party. Let's get it. Give me 5 good rounds or some back and forth shit. Make it hard to judge and then dead somebody. Let's get it. See, I like these lives because there's nobody that got to come in here talking shit about how tough they are.
Ladies and gentlemen of this mixed martial arts
Duplessis 30, Izzy 35, Duplessis 6'1" to 6'4", 185 to 184, 76-inch reach for Duplessis, 80-inch reach for Izzy. I didn't realize Izzy was 5 years older than him. You ain't lying, but in the octagon, he's that. I don't know what that's pertaining to. 298 salutes. Eric said, should do Jones versus Miocic. I'd love to see that. Pereira versus Aspinall. Winner faces out to see who's the real heavyweight champ. Well, if Miocic wins, I think he leaves. They'll have to throw him a bigger boat of money. I think John, if he wins, he stays and he takes on whoever becomes champion. And if he retires and gets locked up in between and Aspinall's the champion, he won't come back for that. 298 says, I think Sean got him. Sean Strickland? Come on, Bruce Buffer, with your cool ass. If only all the lives could be like this. Salute, Jonathan. They're not interested in me. They're interested in cartel news. And that's cool. I'll give them that. It's something we cover here. But I'm going to do what the fuck I want when I want to. It probably kills me in the algorithm, but it is what it is. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm ready. I'm not feeling these new gold gloves. And I did see that the first time they used these gloves, all the UFC paint came off. Like, come on, what are you people doing? You're going to get somebody's eye taken out. Give somebody a staph infection with some paint. Yeah, right now this feels like a members only live. I'm with it. I tried a members only live earlier. Shit didn't work. Oh no, got clapped. Saturday night. Everybody party. It's time. That shit always gets me hyped. Almost 20 years of watching this shit. Yeah, man. The story about him and his brother is the crazy shit. That shit is nuts. That shit is nuts. 2 Hall of Fame announcers that didn't even know each other in their adulthood. One already had the career of an announcer, and then the other one took it to the next level for both of them. Crazy. Isn't this all the gloves and clothing Dana White's doing? Yeah, he took over. Not the clothing. The clothing is still, what's it called? Venom. Yo, what the fuck happened here? Give me a second, y'all. Oh, there it is. So fighters used to be able to get their own sponsorships put on their clothing, and then the UFC put an end to that, and they got to deal with Reebok. And then instead of advancing to Nike or somebody else, they went backwards to Venom, which was an MMA clothing company. So now they have to wear the Venom stuff, though they let them customize it a little bit more, which is better for the game. But the gloves, they've been having a problem with eye pokes, so supposedly the UFC designed some gloves that avoid eye pokes, but they were bullshit. Paint was falling off on the first night. Yeah, bro. Sean took that shit from Izzy and DDP. Didn't do that. Blah, 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 blah. Do they get along now? I heard they had beef back then or something. Who's they? You talking about Izzy and Drykis? They don't like each other. You got the real ones in here tonight. G-Chat, salutes 298. Absolutely. It feel like a members chat. I apologize. I spoke before you. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought he forced him into a Reebok deal. Yeah. Nah, they went backwards on that. My box blew up. Restart this shit. Missing everything. It be like that. Oh, stuff the takedown. Okay. It's a good look. You said he was going to shoot. He shot.
He almost jumps. Well, he decides to enter.
50 don't even. I mess with some Reeboks. I mess with the Allen Iverson answer joints. Questions.
He threw a body kick earlier that landed real clean on Duplessis.
Duplessis throwing them head kicks, boy. Oh, Izzy lit him up. Izzy just got to be a sniper, man. He can. He's capable of it, like Anderson Silva was. You know, it's just he got to be that dude. Come on, man. Just got to be that dude. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all was here with me tonight. Salutes to you. Oso will be here, but he's somewhere with no signal. Aluminum foil on the phone, trying to get a little signal. What is popping here? I still rock the G to Reeboks. I think they're gonna bring them shits back. I think it's gonna happen. I think the S dots and the G unit joints might make a comeback. I don't doubt it. Not even a little bit. Oh. I don't doubt it. I'll tell you what, I like the G unit joints better than the Rockefeller joints. And I probably hated them both back then, but if I had to pick one. Oso was doing it big last night, showing off ribs and shit. Bro, you ain't got no signal. Stop sending ribs and shit. The Sean Carter Reeboks are going for over 2K online. These damn kids inflating prices. They ain't gonna wear their shoes though. I was watching Jim Jones clean out a closet, boy. He had 20 years of fashion history in that motherfucker. Jadakiss too. Sneaker history in Jadakiss basement.
How's your Spanish these days? Terrible. That too.
298, favorite mixed martial artist of all time. Damn, that's such a hard question. I just shot you a loaded ass question. Cause I probably can't answer this shit. Nice long leg kick. People think them leg kicks is bullshit. Take a leg kick from a fighter that knows how to throw a leg kick, and see how you won't walk right for a couple days off one, a soft one.
Turn it up now, these guys.
Yeah, no, they in each other's shit right now. This is the kind of fight me and Manalia was talking about earlier, where some people say, oh, they was running from each other. Nah, these dudes was being technical and shit. Also said, let's go. He got the antenna. Oh, the takedown. He walked right into that shit. I don't think he can't hold it. He sprawled up. He got the lock on him, took him back down. Duplessis is on his back around the waist. But Adesanya is working to get his ass up. I mean, y'all might be ahead of me. Oh, he took his back. Took his back, got him in the corner. He got 4 minutes left. He's trying to. No, he's on his side. He dropped the forearm on Adesanya. Now he's trying to isolate Adesanya's right arm. Adesanya is stuck on the ground and he's in. Oh, that was a face crank. He let it go. He's still on his back. He's trying to get his neck. He's trying to get under the chin. Duplessis trying to get under the chin. He got the neck crank. He's out. Reversal. Adesanya's out of it. Adesanya's out of it. Yo, also, you probably got a better signal than me right now. Yo, now they standing up. Now they going at it. That was a lot of effort it took on the part of Duplessis to try to end that fight right there on the ground. And now, Adesanya's walking him down to the cage. And I got problems. Salutes. But I'm a screaming ass play-by-play guy. Salutes. DDP came ready. They both look good to me from what I saw. They both look good to me. Wow. Tuna says, Shine, I got problems. What you mean? He backpacking him, boy. What you talking about, 298? Oh. Look, people are booing already. He's holding on for dear life. He's in a title fight. I get it. Oh, try to knee him. Adesanya got to spin out of there. Oh, that's what you said? I don't know what the fuck I said.
Just like this. This is exactly what you got.
We ain't got no problems with 298.
Stop at one takedown, Izzy. He'll always defend the first one. But when you put 2 and 3 movements together, it's a little harder for him to defend.
Yeah, he want to wrestle. Albert said he's going to take him down. I said if you don't want it on them hands, if you don't want them hands, he's going to have to take them down. Let me knee a motherfucker in the thigh. Yeah, you got to break them hands, man.
He's tripping well. He's attacking the balance of Izzy so that Izzy can't get his feet.
He's going to wrestle rounds away. He's gassing. They're both gassing each other right now. There, you only using one hand. Use both of those. 2 on 1. Break his fingers. Get them shits apart.
DDP wants to keep challenging the balance of Style Bender here up against the fence.
That boy does not want to strike with him. He does not. He does not.
It looked like Izzy was going to try to use that Kimura. That Kimura is enough of a threat. that Duplessis abandoned the back control.
Oh, tried the reversal. He broke the wizard. He broke the hands.
Right back on that leg.
Now he's trying to lock hands and trying to get his legs. Izzy, you gotta get the fuck out of there. Nice elbow to the temple of Duplessis. Duplessis looking gas. He's working himself. He went hard for a couple of finishes there. It's a lot of wind. Even though he got that round, he wrestled that round. He held on that round. He did. I can't say he didn't put him in danger because he went for a couple submissions early, but after that, it was strictly position, position, position. So far, so good. Good fight. I'm enjoying it. From what I got to see, it was salutes. Duplessis got this round. Yeah, he held on for dear life. I think Izzy should have sat his ass down. He's standing up in the corner.
Listen to me. Flow, heat. Flow, heat. Listen to me. Give me the water.
Izzy just got to sprawl. Sprawl and make him pay for every time he shoots the shot. He's talented. Throw a knee at him. If you're going to go down anyway, throw the knee at him. Throw your hands at him. Make him pay every time you stuff one of his attempted takedowns. Tire that dude out. Let's see if he ain't a front runner right now. He's going to have to dig deep. Let's get a 5-rounder. Come on. Where the tables turn and somebody gasses out. Is he going to get him? Salutes. Who's winning so far? This is round 3. I didn't get to see much of the first round because I had to restart the shit. But that last round, Drake is held down for dear life. Izzy got to just break them hands up earlier and get out of there. He got to sprawl. Read him. Read him. Duplessis looking tired already. He put in a lot of work, man. He kept the pace. Nice body shot. Got him reaching for shit. You can't reach for shit with a sniper like Israel Adesanya. Woo! Caught him with a counter. Oh, nice head kick by Izzy, but he blocked it. But again, like they were just saying, Duplessis keeps his hands right at his face.
Whoever drives the forward pressure seems to win the exchanges on the feet. It's whoever moves forward the most tends to win the round in the strike.
Yeah, but he got him reaching. He could snipe him up. He just got to watch out for big dumb counters. Big overhand rights. Them ain't even nice like Dan Henderson's overhand rights. Dan Henderson had better overhand rights and lefts than when he would reach. It looked poetic. When Duplessis does it, it's pathetic. Is he going to use the push kick? He's just started right now. He just gave him, I think, 2 of them. He threatened with 1. Woo! He switched stances and hit him with the left hand jab. Yeah, he's making them whiff, man. Every time you miss, you losing energy. Good fight. Somebody got elbowed. I missed it. Head kick from Izzy. Duplessis walked through it. Duplessis just caught him with a left coming in. He might be a little bit off. Izzy might be a little rock, but he's got a poker face. Oh, he caught him with another. Duplessis caught Izzy with another right hand, threw a head kick at him. Duplessis just threw an 8-round combo walking across the cage and it didn't do shit. Yo, get off of me. Boom. Stuff the takedown. Izzy, you got to snipe him. There you go. Measure. Measured him, landed, boom, hit him with a nice right hand. Izzy just don't got that deadly knockout power. Anderson knew where to hit you on the button. Izzy just, I don't know if that was a slip. What a fucking fight. Great fight. He just measured him and made him miss twice. These guys are throwing, listen, man, Duplessis got a lot more power than Izzy, but Izzy got precision. So far, we getting what we asked for, a good fight. Come on, man, the UFC don't miss very much, man. It ain't about the promotion, it's about these guys. They don't play that bullshit, that money shit. They're there to scrap. Woo! 2 body shots, nice. I'm gonna say this round's gonna go to Israel Adesanya. Man, he's looking gassed. This is what, end of the third? Adesanya looking tired too. Yeah, but here's the thing. If Adesanya couldn't knock you out before, he can't knock you out now, but he can use his precision and hit you with a bunch of shit while you are losing the power that you had earlier because you out. Izzy ain't never had power, just precision. So I think if it, in the long run, when Big Boy here is whiffing from throwing big ass shots, it's those opportunities that Izzy has to use something short and fast to get dude the fuck out of there. But I'm just talking shit. Izzy gonna use the push kick. Adesanya looking tired. Adesanya be countering though, so he good. Tired, dude. You leading with your face going across the cage. I'm surprised Izzy didn't capitalize on that early. All of that, they're swimming. Shout out Velez 408. Boy, Izzy didn't want to sit his ass down. Motherfucker, it's 2 more rounds. You better sit your ass down. Take a breath. Hit this inhaler, motherfucker. This is what the members only shit look like. Me just chilling. Or I take them somewhere with me. Let's see how this goes. Some of y'all probably ahead of me.
They got Izzy going back. In that third round, Adesanya was able to dictate going forward, and he had by far his best round.
Dude is just running forward. Izzy just gotta be focused and precise. Surgical shit. Nice combo. Oh, and sprawled the takedown. Good job. Don't get your leg grabbed. Let him get up. There you go. Now that's fight IQ right there. Get your ass up. Boom. Drickus instantly throws an overhand left. That was a great call. Get your ass up. Yeah, that push kick been landing in the gut. Liver kicks. Yeah, nah, he looks focused. Now here's the thing. You lose a minute of that focus, you know what happens to you? Same shit that happened to Kamaru Usman at the hands of Leon Edwards. You fuck around and miss and eat one of them right hands and it dead you and you don't know what happened. Woo! Yeah, you better roll. Don't go backwards because he's throwing them overhands. He's still dangerous. Shy, you ever hear Ocean City, Maryland? No, sir, not specifically. Shy, may you please apologize to Zorada for me? I didn't realize I never responded back to her for our reply. We don't apologize no more. Zorada's got thick skin. She ain't no punk. And she don't need your apology. She traveling too. Salutes to the both of you. Alright, so that I apologize for Jonathan for not responding to you. Ew. They trade. Izzy looks focused, man. You can't lose that focus, man. Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards. Oh, he's putting work in that body. He's in them with combos. Oh, he caught him with an overhand left. Caught Izzy. Now he throwing all kind of big shit at him. Oh, was that a knockdown? Oh, he caught him again. Oh, he caught him again. And he got the takedown. What was that? He was rocked. He was rocked. Now he going for a rear naked choke. He wants to end this fight. He got it. He got it. It's a wrap. Fuck. It wasn't even, it was on the chin. It wasn't even a rear naked choke. It was a neck crank. Face crank. Fuck. That loss of focus. The momentum was swinging. The momentum was swinging. Yeah. That was a he tapper. Tapper, tap, tap, tap. Tickety, tap, tap, tap. Face crank tap. Damn. Duplessis wanted to end that fucking fight. He's like, we out of here. Look, all this, Adesanya looked slower, all this shit afterwards. He was turning the tide of this fight. But Buddy wanted to end that fight. He had that opportunity, got that takedown. Here's what happened. He rocked Izzy. Izzy tried to play like he didn't, pointing down at the cage, but I think he was rocked because after that he got caught with like a whole bunch of shots that he could have avoided. So the real African won. This was the battle for Africa. You gotta move. I didn't think DDP had it in him. Wonder what's next for Izzy. Yeah. You know what I heard Izzy say this week that felt strange to me? He said something that felt finite, like this was going to be his last fight either way. I forget what it was he said, but I thought about it and I said, is he telling us something? If I find it, I'll bring it to y'all attention. Also, did you get to see it? It was on the chin. So he followed him along the cage, gave him a bunch of right hands, backpacked his waist, brought him down, put him in the RNC around the chin, and just squoze. And Izzy tapped. They both looked slow. Yeah, them wasn't cool ass Dan Henderson overhand rights and lefts. Those was Drickus Duplessis rights and lefts. That shit is crazy. I also got he was able to see it. Salute. Yo. Does he retire? Let me know in the chat. Damn. That your favorite back there? Nah, that ain't your favorite. Salutes to the 10 to 15 of y'all that been hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate y'all. This live will end up going members only. And still, well, he defended his title. First time. Google it, bro. It's a nice family vacation spot down my way. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Maybe next summer you can visit. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Yeah, the only thing I ever got, I think the closest I've been out there is probably just some time I spent in DC. That'd be nice. I will look into it. I appreciate you.
How good does it feel to win this fight in this fashion and what this fight became?
Wow, I mean, obviously,
Let me screenshot that shit.
one of the, if not the greatest strikers ever in this division. I need that takedown. Got the takedown. You know, at this level, it's hard to keep people down. This man is the king of getting back up. Nobody can take him down and keep him there. I got a few good ones, landed a few good punches, but ultimately, I believe this fight was won on the feet. Like I said, I'm alive right now. That's just a bonus. I came in here to die for the crowd, and I came here to take a life. Luckily tonight, we didn't have to do either of those things.
Relax, motherfucker. You ain't taking nobody's life, bitch. Not with them wild ass overhand rights. I don't like this fucking guy, man. It was a good fight, D-boy. It was a good fight. Ocean City, Maryland. Yeah, I got it. Salute. Fuck what he's talking about. Those here ready to take a life. Fuck are you, Frank Mir? Frank Mir made that mistake too. He got in trouble.
That was only the beginning of our sequence.
We're here to take a life. Not with them overhand rights and lefts, bro. You ain't taking nobody's life. You ain't even get under the chin, bro. You was never going to kill him like that. You'd have broke his jaw, crushed his teeth. But you ain't killing shit, man. Get your Russell Crowe looking ass on out of here.
We started that sequence. If he was to base up, I would have had the underhook and head control.
Hey, man, we ain't trying to hear no revisionist history about what you would have done. You gave him a neck crank, a chin crank, and that's it. Shut your ass up. You got lucky. You caught him with something hot. You got the takedown. You got the choke.
Ultimately, you're right here, right now. Mostly a stand-up fight, and that's where I
Wait, bully.
You spoke to Izzy for a while after the fight. What did you have to say to him? Because I have seen that this fight has always been rooted in respect.
Are they going to do this again? Is he going to retire? What's going to happen right now, y'all? Duplessis kissed his trainer in the mouth by accident. Oh, man. So he transitioned at that moment, huh? Some shit happened? I don't know what happened. I didn't even see it. Yes, he did. He lying like a motherfucker. His intention was to bring up that Africa shit. Shout out Jonathan Pantoja for the $5 super chat. Salute Shail, my dude. Thank you for all the great vibes and commentary. Shout out to the chat and Il Cartel members. Like and subscribe. It's free. I appreciate you, sir. I know you do prefer using the power chat. Just future reference, bro. If it wasn't working for you tonight, let me know. But it works. But either way, it's fine. But I just know what you fuck with. So, you know. Shout out to you, though. I appreciate you. Salute Shail, my dude. Thank you for all the great vibes and commentary about the... Out to the chat and Il Cartel members. Like and subscribe. It's free. Hoping that everybody that walked in and out of here tonight gave me at least a like. Damn. Bobby Knuckles beats him. I think so too, Eric. 298 transition is crazy. Yeah, like something changed in them. Did something change in the both of them at that moment? He took his gloves off.
His toughness, I already knew it was going to be tough.
He took his gloves off.
Yeah, I already knew he was going to be tough, so it wasn't a surprise. But I was quite strong in there.
I think he's too young and too angry to stop now.
Just made a stupid, dumb mistake on the ground.
Yeah. That's what it was. The mistake was getting clipped. Salute Jonathan Pantoja for the $5 super chat. Thank you, sir.
I didn't do what I wanted to do tonight. And yeah, I'm disappointed in myself, but at the same time I'm proud. Because this is the best I've ever felt. This is the best I've ever lived.
He looked like he felt confident in there.
And I'll give him respect for that.
Izzy, you have fought 12 straight title fights. What's
He got caught.
for the style bender?
Guess not.
Look, I know everyone, you guys love me. This is where I started my career in the UFC. This is where I made my dream.
All good, Jonathan. Salutes.
Right here in Perth.
You right. Bobby Knuckles beats Duplessis.
I'm doing the right things.
Uh-oh. He said something nobody, the UFC didn't want him to say. They muted that shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the last outbender, Israel Adesanya.
They muted that shit. You should still on him right there, Izzy. Bow, 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 bow. Who's the real African now, bitch? Oh, shit.
But the man indeed is the South African Dricus du Plessis. Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of UFC, easy to celebrate, easy to enjoy. In celebrating, they are indeed a
Good fight, though.
For Dricus
Good fight.
du Plessis, the path to UFC.
Before that whole transition to where he got clipped, he called him to the center of the cage, and then he just kind of buckled up because I think he was hurt and trying to play it off, and we could see it. But up to that moment, he had turned the tables in this fight. Gracious in defeat. Is he gracious in defeat?
Western Australia for UFC.
They censored his answer. You damn right they did.
Local time.
Damn right they did.
Great to be back in WA for the second time.
I'm going to see. Stick around till they sum it all up.
Now we are going to show you the calendar for our next 4 live events next Saturday. It's UFC Fight Night Cannoneer versus Bohalio from the Apex. Then September 7th,
I like watching Cannoneer fight. He can fight.
between former world title challenger Gilbert Burns and
There it is. Noche UFC. You can expect to hear that for like the next 10 years. On that date. Sorry, 298. Bars. Noche the UFC. Wow. They censored his whole answer. They be like that. You have to get that on YouTube from the reporters. I posted in the Discord. That shit's crazy. Stylistically, DDP versus Bobby Knuckles is the fight for that belt. It's a good fight. I mean, that's what's happening up there. Let's take Alex out of it because Alex done put himself out of it. Well, what you got up there is Dricus, Strickland, Adesanya. Because Adesanya was competitive in this fight. He didn't look washed up. He didn't look like he's done. They're all looking taxed, like they've been working their ass off. It be like that. You're getting older as a fighter every day. Some fighters get old in the corner, you know. Stop playing with my emotions, son. Goddamn it. Noche. Shit, I'd like to get the voiceover contract on that. Noche, the UFC. No hold on. Got that nasty howler head. I haven't tried it. It just sounds nasty. Banana. Bourbon. That's Dana shit. Waiting to see the commentators sum it up. I like Daniel's take on the fights. I like it better when Rogan's there. I think it's Daniel, Dominic, and John, what's his face? He's great. I just can't think of it right now. John Anik. So let's see what they're talking about. Noche, the UFC. I wonder what time those main events are going to line up. Who's going to buckle? The Sphere ain't moving. Whatever time the Sphere is going to do their main event, that's the time they're going to do their main event. They even, I think, shortened it so that they have that kind of control. So boxing might wait. I've seen them wait before.
Maybe not a guy who wows you with style or grace, but he's got every skill in the book. He's got more will than most, and he is still a man at 185.
Well, he mixes it up, and that's what you got to watch.
Me and Zorada can do Spanish commentary. Noche the UFC.
Finesseful that he does. It's just as a whole, sometimes it gets messy. But that's what makes him so tricky, is he makes it messy. The more pretty and finesseful and nice you want to look, the uglier he makes it, and then you go downhill from there.
You know, this is live. Dricus is still in the octagon.
Yeah, he
Big
is.
for him.
Photo ops.
Massive opportunity, massive win. And honestly, it was exactly what he said it was going to be. He was able to stand with Adesanya for long periods of time. They fought 3 very close rounds leading into the 4th round where, honestly, it started bad for the champion. And then he was able to get to his positions and got it done. This guy never gives up on himself. He's a champion. And now he just beat one of the greatest middleweight champs of all time. When Izzy is still in his fighting prime, he can still go. It's not like he's old and washed.
Right.
Drake has just beat a good Israel.
Hey, man. Come on, 298. I'm an actor, man. I get it together.
Young Anambula just subscribed on YouTube.
Shout out Yanga Nabula. Salutes. Come on, 298. You on bullshit. I'm an actor, man. If they call me to play Mexican, I had to play Mexican, man. What you talking about, bro? I'll work on it. I'll make sure I get it right to the best of my ability. That's the best that I can offer you. You know what I'm saying? I promise that I'll do that. But it don't work like that. Don't be surprised. It's a black dude doing a Mexican commercial voice that you think you knew who it was and shit. Nah. Acting, papas. I'll get it right, though. I promise. I'll do the work. That Noche of the UFC, that's just right now. Noche of the UFC. That's just right now off the top. Presented by Modelo. Beer and Maruchan. So yeah, I don't know shit about it, but I'll learn. Promise. Izzy's officially on his downfall. He's going to definitely have to fight a few times before fighting for gold again. Oh yeah, that's true. He's not on his downfall, but he's going to have to fight his way back up. If he wants to, it's on him. Izzy's made a lot of money in his career. Has a lot of accolades, a lot of title defenses. But I didn't see a declining fighter there in the sense that this is the champion, Duplessis, and Izzy just gave him a fight. So I don't see the downfall. I just see he's going to have to fight some people. He's going to have to play the gate for a little while, the gate to the top 3. Salute to you, Yar. 298 said, nope, Bud Light. Modelo ain't it? Brought to you by Bud Light. Noche of the years. I'm going to start investigating what times those main events are scheduled to start.
Yes, it seems like Sean Strickland.
Just because I associate Brazilians heavily with the UFC, are y'all buying into the plane crash conspiracy? I can tell you the truth. I'm so secluded from the rest of the world that I don't even know what you're talking about, Jonathan. What airplane conspiracy? Shout out Velez 408. Seems like a big drop from his fight against Pereira, though. Yeah, I mean, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. He felt like he felt good. But, you know. He was on that night. There was a fight before that he wasn't on, and he looked crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's looked worse than this in his career for sure. He definitely looked worse than this. Yeah, I want to see him take a couple more fights, but I don't know if he will get the gold again. Probably not. In MMA, when a belt is held for a long time and it changes hands, it tends to bounce around for a bunch of years before somebody holds it for a long time again. So it's quite possible he never gets a shot again. It's also quite possible that 5 years from now, somebody pulls out of a title fight in the middleweight division, Israel Adesanya comes to save the day, and he gets the belt back. Because that's the type of shit that happens in MMA, and those are the stories that live forever. So we'll see how it goes. But he's looked worse than this before. He's had way worse days than this. Look, they're talking about it right now.
For as long as he did, you beat just about everybody else.
He's like, man, a guy like that's gonna have
How far
to.
down do we have to go?
How far down do we have to go to find somebody to fight Israel?
That's the game.
Now he got to be the gatekeeper for however long that takes. GSP type shit, yeah. I mean, Anderson too. Anderson held this belt, right? And this belt been switching hands since he left. Since Anderson was done with his reign, this belt done gone from Chris Weidman to Luke Rockhold to Michael Bisping to GSP to Israel Adesanya. I think Bobby Knuckles had it. Israel Adesanya. Who else had this belt? So this belt been bouncing around for years. A plane going to Brazil with 8 scientists, doctors who had a cure. Working. Oh, I did hear something about that. Cure for cancer as well as a great lawsuit. Lawyer died in the crash. We're gonna have to look into that story. That's bananas. But I said it. They said something about somebody curing diabetes somewhere, and I said, y'all gotta. These people need protection. And they said to win the belt like GSP, the way he did against Bisping. Bisping should have won that belt. He should have laid it down in the middle of the cage and he should have retired. He fought with one eye for years against the UFC's, tricking the UFC's, checks and balances. He did it for years. And he should have retired that day. It would have been the most amazing story, because don't get it fucked up, I hated Michael Bisping. I was happy when Dan Henderson deaded him. But that guy got a lot of heart. And with one eye, and fought clean his whole life. And with one eye, finally, towards the end of his career, got to that UFC belt. I would have been just fine with him saying, taking his gloves off and putting them down right there with the belt. But they had him fight GSP, they had him fight Gastelum, and it didn't look good. It looked like when he won that belt, he exhaled. Can't exhale in this game. You gotta stay tense forever. That's the stay dangerous shit they be talking about. I'm a believer sometimes too that when fighters have children, it's kill some fighters. Some fighters can't fight after that. All right, y'all. See how far I can go back in this chat right here, man. There ain't many people up in here. Shout out Old Soul. Shout out Eric. Shout out Jonathan. Velez. 298. I appreciate you. Albert Flores. Ivan. Eric. D-Boy. I think JFL popped in here. Salute to Zoraida. Shout out Peter and Jonathan for the donos. I appreciate y'all. What a fight. It was a good fight, though. Shout out Yard for checking in. Definitely, I feel the same, but over the years, he showed he was a warrior. Definitely a warrior, man. Michael Bisping he's cut from that cloth, man. From the shit legends are made of, man. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night. Y'all will see me sometime soon. I appreciate y'all. Let me throw hundreds up in the chat for y'all. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, motherfucker. Wow. Y'all said becoming the usual suspect. Keep showing up, bro. Salutes. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. I just edited and uploaded the Miriam Rodriguez story. She is a superhero. She deserves to be put on the shirt. So I want to put her on the shirt. I'm going to do that ASAP. That story's going to... I edited that. That's going to drop. I'm waiting for it to go through the monetization check. And, man, we'll go from there, man. Salutes to y'all. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me tonight. And I will get with y'all sometime in the next time. All right? Salutes. Y'all have a good night. Peace. Popping in the Discord.